uninvited and then threw his fake money in your face? Dad, I'm sorry, that's so disrespectful.
Disrespectful? I don't know. There's another way of looking at it. I mean, he came all the way down to my place in person just to tell me to stay away from your mother. That tells me that he respects the possibility that I get a chance. And it also tells me that he's worried.
Hey cuties, I'm Lanikia and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is the Bold and the Beautiful edition. All right, y'all, today is Monday, October the 24th, 2022. I hope you had a wonderful weekend and a great start to your week. Let's jump right into it. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to have to give this a 7. It was really solid to me. All right, so we start off by seeing Bill as well as Liam, and Bill is over to Liam's house to pretty much tell him Deacon's a loser and Brooke should be with me. That's what I heard. That's the only thing Bill was saying, was that, you know, Ridge is a fool for letting Brooke go, but Ridge's loss is another man's gain, and I'm that man. And there is no way Deacon can compete with me. Deacon is not going to be with Brooke. I'm the one to heal her broken heart. And Liam said, wait a minute, because you're talking about my father-in-law, because he's calling the man a convict. And Liam's just like, come on now. But he says, I should be with that woman, Brooke. And he said, Brooke needs a solid man who's not going to betray her trust, who's going to be loyal to her, who she can depend on. It wasn't Ridge. He didn't deserve her. And so Liam is like, but so you feel like you're that man, but what about Katie?
All right, well, what about Katie? Anne tried, as you all know. She wants nothing to do with me. Katie is moving on. Oh, I'm moving on as well. With a woman.
Bill said, listen, I tried to work that thing out with Katie. She didn't want to work it out with me. So she moving on. I'm moving on too. I said, well, Bill, I don't know if this is the right type of moving on. You know, I don't know if this is what you should be doing, because first of all, Katie moved on because she said you would always have feelings for her sister. And you're proving her point right now that Katie did the right thing. Katie, you did the right thing by not giving this man another chance, girl. Because at the end of the day, whether you were trying to work things out right at this moment with Katie or not, you still would have been running over to Brooks. You still would have been giving some kind of speech to Katie talking about how you have to follow your heart and your heart is with Brooke. That's what I feel like, that no matter what, if you were trying to work it out or even if you were not, if Katie had given you a second chance, you found out this information about Brooke, you were going, because it's too easy. It's too easy. You shouldn't have been messing with the sisters anyway. But let's move on. So we see Hope and Deacon. And Deacon's like, oh man, I hate that Ridge did her like this. You know, she said she doesn't even understand why he's not giving an explanation. He just left her. And then she said, man, Deacon is like, man, that sucks. And she said, yeah, but he wants to be with his other family. And he's claiming that Taylor, Steffi, Thomas and all them are the other family. And, that's it. And she says, well, how are you and Liam doing with all of this? And she says, it's not really affecting them and everything. It's, they're all good. She said, but I'm glad this happened. I said, well, what, Hope? She said, no, listen, hear me out. Okay. She said, I'm glad this happened because if he gonna keep leaving her like this and she gonna have to keep proving, y'all know I'm paraphrasing. If he gonna keep treating her like this, leaving her like this, dumping her like this, she have to keep proving her love to him and everything. He don't deserve her. She needs to be with somebody who loves her, will be loyal to her, will trust her. And I said, Hope, you are absolutely right. And that's what we've been saying. Why does Brooke need to be? I'm glad one of these children is saying, you know what? Ridge, you don't deserve my mama. Don't get back with him. I don't want you with him, mama, because he ain't no good. His flip-flopping butt. He's no good. Go ahead and leave that man alone. And so then we see that she tells Deacon, nah, I wasn't with this part. She tells Deacon, Mom, actually, everybody's getting their family back together. They so happy over there with their family. I mean, I know how you feel about mama. He said, what you trying to say, Hope? And she said, I want to make you happy. And Brooks, she's in shock. Hope is like, well, Daddy, I didn't know you was going to do this. He said, we made Hope. We made this phenomenal, exceptional woman. When we're together, we're the best. And I want to know, will you marry me? And Brooke is crying, but I don't think she's going to marry him. But I said, nah, I said I didn't want Brooke with Deacon. But I can't stand Ridge, and the amount of my dislike towards Ridge would actually make me want Brooke to get with Deacon just to rub it in his face. But Deacon, you ain't no good because you just like, sir, you are sleeping with Sheila. You got, sir, you got that girl over at your place right now, hiding her out. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're putting a target on Brooke's back by doing this. But I don't know, y'all. Y'all tell me what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for everyone who was able to get on the live with me on the past Friday. I'm actually having another one this upcoming Friday. And then I won't have one for a few days. But I'm having another one at this upcoming Friday. It's going to be 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock if you're in the East Coast, and 5 o'clock if you're on the West Coast. If you have nothing to do and you want to join me, please do so. I'll actually have a hotline so I can take calls and you guys can call in on your thoughts on the different soaps that you watch, or if you just watch this soap. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.